I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So the Pelicans win the tip. Left side Murray. And here's Ivy from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Both of these teams could use a win, Legs. They've been in a rut.
Well, no doubt, victories lately hard to come by for both teams, and so there is no excuse for a lack of effort tonight. Both of these teams looking at this as a great opportunity to reverse this momentum.
Desperately needed here.
Absolutely.
Here's Williamson. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Miller. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Murray. Pass to Reza Shea. Over Miller. Reza Shea, no good. Stolen by Ivy. Murray inside. Misses in close.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end. Well, you know, Zion Williamson is just so rare. The way that he attacks, that combination of power and athleticism, there really is no comparison to him.
Williamson hits them both. Tim, you look at Zion's play. Steady growth as a passer.
Well, he has more than doubled his rate of assists since his rookie year, while keeping his turnover numbers pretty stable. Brian, that makes him even more lethal offensively.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Williamson. Count the basket.
And that's where Zion wants the ball. And it's important his teammates get it to him there.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And you won't catch Murray short on hustle. If he's got a chance to outrun the defense on the break, he'll take it.
Williamson, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Miller on the wing. Give him 8 points now.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Murray for 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Pass to Ball. To the left side wing. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Murray. And again, New Orleans no good. Miller with it. 12 points for him. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Jordan. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard. Yeah,
and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
Ivey's shot is off. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Miller. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Some changes for Charlotte. And here's New Orleans now. It's a three-point game. Here's Fears. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You're solid at playing with rhythm and pace. Fears knows exactly when to pull up off the dribble.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Fears. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Yeah, the mid-range is not always easy money for Fears. He's folding some new wrinkles into his game.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game. There's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Charlotte shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. It's both from the stripe. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Queen. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Over to the wing. Pass to Flag. Here's Diabate. 16 feet out. And that's good for 2.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
With 1 on the clock. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's New Orleans.
20. Charlotte, 18.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And it's Flag missing. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Fears. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, impressive set from the rookie. Jeremiah Fears in total control in the screen and roll game.
Drops one in from the wing. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Queen. And the 3 off target. Hornets trail by 6. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. you were a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Rejected!
Charlotte Ball.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's Flag. Right side, Christie. It's stolen away. Stolen by Ball. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Assisted.
And what an explosive finisher. Flag's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
Ivy outside. Messi, high post. On the wing, Rizachet. 6 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Flag. Inside. Picked it! To the inside. Christie with a steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
To the middle. Here's Messi. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Poke loose. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Fears. Outside Rizachet. Some nice passing by New Orleans here.
Yeah, Fears really came into the league with above-average vision.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's Flag outside. And it's Queen with a rebound.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Pass to Rizachet. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Flag. To the paint. Here's Diabate. And he jams it home with authority.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
1:37 left to play in the first half. Oh my goodness! Wow!
When it comes to finishing through contact, I'm not sure that anybody does it as well as Zion.
New Orleans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And they're pushing it up. Murray finds some space. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
And here we go again. The Pelicans on the break. Stolen by Miller. Three-pointer. Beal nails it from beyond the arc.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Here's Murray. The quick look, no good that time. Hornets trail by 6. And stolen by Williamson. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Jordan. It's hauled in by Beal.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Miller can't get it to go. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Tipped away, and stolen by Williamson. Outside Risacher. Down low. Oh, Williamson throws it down!
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Risacher. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Risacher's got his first 2 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside. I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Right side Murray. Pass to Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Zion doing everything it took to get that whistle.
Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Murray, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass the ball. Miller outside. Kicks it out to Collins. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's just a 2-point Pelican lead.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Matkovic. Here's Jenkins. Left side, Kuminga. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Christie with a steal. And he's all alone. And then Beal with the dunk.
Yeah, the open floor. Beal is absolutely lethal.
Ball stolen. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass this along. Here's Flagg. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Fears. And he lays it up and in. Fears has got 9.
Jeremiah Fears, man, this kid is gritty.
Inside. Here's Flagg. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Queen misses. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run for the lead. And he sinks the layup. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Pass to Fears. To the left wing. Here's Markovic. 14 feet away. And the shot goes. Here's Salon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Timeout called by Charlotte.
And they really need to settle down right here and find a way to take care of the basketball. That would be my point of emphasis.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Timeout called. The Hornets.
For the loud section, you get
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Murray. And again, New Orleans no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And that one's good. Flag.
Strong pass there to set up the basket. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. Here's Murray. Give him 8. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. Just 3 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Fears. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, fantastic work inside by Fears. He loves trying his luck down there. Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The three, Fears. Ball with the rebound.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called, Hornets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Hornets coach as he addressed his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Timeout called, Hornets. Outside Murray. For three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now the Hornets moving it up. Pass the ball. Stripped away. Here's Rizachet. The putback. Goes back up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Murray. Launches it. Diabate grabs the board.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And here's Ball. Pass to Miller. The three is up. Drains the triple. Miller's got 25 points. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Shot's no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, he jammed it.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
The free throw off for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
From deep, gets the three to fall. Miller's got 12 now in this quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Right side Murray. And the Pelicans miss again.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Pelicans trail by 19. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the Pelicans miss again.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hornets.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Brandon Miller.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Here's Miller. Let's loose for 3. Drills it from deep. Miller's got 35 in the game.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And a miss there on the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Flag. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Miller fires. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Murray from outside. Cooper Flag. It's in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin.